Awesome. How's it going?
That's
Nice.
Joey. He's in Nelson, BC.
Oh, cool. I've always wanted to
Yeah.
go there. Yay. All right. Well, let's, sorry for the little hesitant start here with technical difficulties. We're figuring this out. I am actually recording this.
Marcy's up. Hi, Marcy.
Hi. Nice to see
Marcy
you.
at Schwab.
Yep.
Hi,
Awesome.
Tracy. Tracy's in Alberta.
Hi,
Oh,
Tracy.
cool. Right on.
And I'm going to be down in Nelson in 2 months, so maybe we can connect.
Yeah, you
that'd
should
be
add me on
awesome.
Facebook. Give me a shout.
Okay, I'll be in Rosslyn, actually.
Nice.
Cool. Let's connect the Canadians.
All right. So what I wanted to do, we have done these kind of presentations at Marcy's shop in Portland and at my house. And we're using this format now so we can share this information about Moringa in all over the world, and we can all kind of meet each other like we're all in our living room. It's great. So I haven't met you, Joey. You're the only one I haven't met. So I'll just say a few things about myself and the way we have a half hour. So the way I want to do this for people that we invite is let people know there's something here for everyone. If you just came to learn just a little bit about Moringa, you're going to get some good information. And if you want to learn how we share these products internationally and create an income with that, we're going to have information about that too. So it's just a half hour and we get to see each other and it's really casual and it's, new we're trying out here. So my name's Katya Tripp and I'm in Portland, Oregon. I'm a single mom. And I've been doing this for a little more than 2 years now. And I got interested in it initially for the health benefits because I'm an acupuncturist. I've been an acupuncturist for 20 years. And for me personally, it took about 2 weeks, but I was just starting to wear reading glasses and I haven't used them since. So that's my healing miracle with this. But it's been a big education to me how malnourished most of us are. So the things that I've seen from Moringa have been amazing, and we'll talk about that during the presentation. But I was also interested in the residual income aspect for my daughter and I, for her education, so we can travel, so we can have the kind of lifestyle we want. So I got the biggest package, so I had plenty of product to share. It took about 45 minutes to learn how to do the business. And even though I'm very busy person and I don't have a lot of extra time, I've been able to create in 15-minute increments here and there during my day a now international business that pays me weekly. And the best thing is that I'm doing this with my friends. And honestly, I love Moringa so much that I would be doing this anyway, even if it wasn't a business. So it doesn't feel like work. And I'm what I call a transformational acupuncturist. I love to help people transform themselves. And this has touched every aspect of my life, my health, my finances, and I've grown personally from it. So that's my story. And now I want to introduce Andron Martel. He lives in Peru, but now he's in Texas. He's traveling all over and doing the business. And he also is the founder of a superfood company, Bright Earth Foods. And so Andron, you want to say a few things?
Yeah, for sure. I was just sending out the new link because we had that little bit of a lag there with the old link. So I just really wanted to send this really, really fast so I could get it to the people that aren't on here because there's a lot of people on my team that didn't
Sorry
make
about
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Just give me 1 second here.
Okay.
And I'll get that out because I feel like there's a fair amount of people that said they wanted to be on here that aren't.
Well, we're recording it too, and we'll do these regularly, so they'll
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I'm Andron. Let me get back to my screen so I can see everybody. Let's see where we're at here. This is really new for me and new for us. Let's see, where'd my screen go? Okay, there we go. So I'm just learning it today. This is time for a training session with Katya. Just a little bit ago, so it's new for me. Yeah, so Moringa and superfoods and raw foods and living foods is my life. I got turned on by Katya and Christopher in June to Zija International and immediately was attracted to the oils, the Ameo oils, and the Moringa was something I really didn't think I needed in my life. I wasn't, I knew that Moringa was a good thing. I didn't know that could get so much impact from it. And so I started taking it every day. I used it for about 30 days before I really told anybody about it. And basically now every single person that I meet, I share Moringa with them. I just, every single person can use it. I'll be 53 years young in 1 month. And wow, it's amazing. I don't feel sore when I wake up in the morning. I'm very active. I do a lot of stuff. I travel the world. I do a lot of adventures. I like to climb mountains and go deep into the bush. And when you get to be my age and you do that, you wake up in the morning sometimes and you feel a little bit sore, or a little bit like maybe some muscles that you use a while. I find energy, positive attitude, and mental clarity. The Ameo essential oils, I've found nothing that even comes close. I use them for making chocolate. I'm in the raw food business. I use them for all my smoothies and just different kind of food, raw food dishes, and even cooked soups and things like that. You can add the oils into your foods after they're cooked if you're eating cooked food, and while you're making them if they're raw foods. I've met everybody in the company that there is to meet, including the owner and his family, and I have not found any company other than my own in Ashland, Oregon, Bright Earth Foods, that's more tighter with each other, more family, more supportive, just really amazing, grounded, heart-centered people. So I'm very attracted to Zija, very attracted to the opportunity, and everybody on this planet can use the product. So it just makes it pretty easy and a no-brainer for me. So that's my story.
All right, and so we'll have an opportunity, hopefully here in the half hour, to let other people pipe in. But I'm just going to get started with a little bit of a slideshow here, and we're going to share some information, and then we're actually going to show 5 minutes of the Moringa video too, if you haven't seen it, because that's a great thing to see too. So let me share the screen here, and then. Oops, let's see, how's that go? Okay. All right. So the first thing what I want to talk about was, so even if you're eating organic and you're eating whole foods like this, like people used to eat in America, it's been, like I said earlier, a big education to me how malnourished most of us are, that because the soil is so depleted, we really aren't getting what we need. And that, and so like the next slide is about what none of us are eating, but what most of America is eating. And so, it's even in the best of situations, we are nutrient depleted. And one of the things the formulator of the Moringa product that we have told me is that it takes 40 heads of spinach to get the same amount of iron as a head of spinach in the 1960s. So it's a pretty bad situation as far as what our bodies need to function optimally. So that's what's so amazing about Moringa, because it has 46 families of antioxidants, 36 families of anti-inflammatories. The oils have the omega-3, 6, and 9. It has all the amino acids, a complete protein. It's a really amazing thing. The only thing it's missing is D3. But otherwise, you can pretty much get everything. You don't have to take any other kinds of vitamins. And so there's tons of research about it. There's all kinds of, there's a lot of information in different mainstream media now about it too. But if you look up on PubMed.org about this species of Moringa, there's tons of research from different universities, and it's very well known. It's not through this company. It's like independent universities that have studied it. But the thing that's different, even though you can get it out there in the marketplace now, it's sort of getting a lot of more attention, is this is the only company where you can actually get an enzymatically alive drink. So, and it's from the right species. There's 52 species of Moringa, and the one that's more commonly available is grown in the tropics. I think it's called Moringine, that variety, and it has a fraction of the nutrients of the one that we get that grows in India. And also, most Moringa, other companies of Moringa, they use just the leaves. And the oils from the seed and the seed cake and the flour, they also have the nutrients. So when you look at the research about all the things that it has in it, you want to be able to access, all the different parts of the plant. And also that, like a lot of plants that are really powerful, it tastes really bad. And so that was another amazing thing that this company was able to do, is to make something that's actually palatable from a plant that didn't taste very good, which, even for me, I probably wouldn't be drinking it 2.5 years later if it didn't taste good. And my daughter will drink it, my dad will drink it. So that's an important thing. And it took the formulator 1.5 years with 18 scientists to figure out how to do all that, how to retain all the nutrients, enzymes alive, and keep it tasting good. So, and Andrew, do you have anything to add to what I just...
Well, I think the most important thing about the Moringa that Zija offers and all their products is that everything is plant-based. They don't use any kind of fillers or corporate ingredients that are found in a lot of mainstream products. They're definitely marketing their products to the mainstream. One of the visions that Ken Brailsford has is to really nourish and fortify the children with Moringa on this planet. So for me, that's a big mission, and he has to make this thing where it comes across to regular people, which is about 75% of the people in the world, that it's not organic or it's not super healthy for you, because those people, for some reason, maybe it's because of the television and the programming, I'm not sure, will say immediately, oh, that's too healthy for me. So it comes across very corporate, it comes across very polished and sort of looking like they're used to. And then it's really simple for those of us that are conscious about packaging. We're like, why 32 packages in a case for the month? Well, it turns out that the product is the only product in the industry in the world that's 100% bioavailable. It's enzymatically alive and it's raw. It turns out at the same time that Moringa is completely sensitive to temperature, light, and moisture. So that being said, it has to be hermetically sealed in individual packets, because if it was in a 1-month supply, as soon as we opened it, and some people would leave it open, but even if you didn't, it would spoil. And you'll find out after you work with Moringa, for anybody new, if you let it sit on the counter for a couple of hours on a warm summer day, it smells like swamp water. So there's a reason why nobody else has been able to formulate a drink out of it, or even make any kind of a patented product out of it, like the pharmaceutical industry has spent hundreds of millions of dollars and over 40 years trying to make some pharmaceuticals out of Moringa. And luckily the Moringa tree is very finicky, and this has been the only company that's been able to do it. So the biggest thing I have to add is that we have a one-of-a-kind product line. We have the highest quality product line. It's 100% plant-based. It's beyond organic. They grow 100% UK organic certified for all the Moringa trees. And then when they take it to the processing plant in Utah, they're eliminating all the toxins out of it. It's 100% pure. The oils are 100% pure. It's 100% free of GMO, herbicides and pesticides. It's straight from the formulator's mouth, Russ Bianchi. So yeah, that's what I have to add to that.
Great, thank you. And I think because we had some trouble getting started there, I'm not going to do the Moringa video this time, but we'll do it on other ones, because that'll take about 5 minutes, and I just want to keep going here. So this is the founder of the company, and he's somebody that some people have joined the business just because of him, not even knowing what the product was, because he's an icon in the field of network marketing, because he's created 2 different companies. One of them was Nature's Sunshine in the 70s, and there's another one, I think it's called University, that are still around, and he sold them, and he was a retired billionaire and also a master herbalist. He was called the father of herbal encapsulation, because he was one of the first people, or the first person, to put herbs in a pill for Americans as a way to, a lot of things about this company that's such a bridge to the average American that isn't necessarily connected to plant medicine like some of us are. And so to me, he kind of, he's that kind of a bridge too. And he was retired. He didn't really want to do another company, but he saw the documentary about moringa, and he realized somebody's got to do something with this, and really put some money into researching the plant and all the different varietals and figuring out how to do this. And he said it was a spiritual calling for him to come out of retirement and be the one who could do that, because he had the money and he cared about plants enough, and he's a humanitarian. He really wants to help people, and not just with the physical benefits that moringa provides and get moringa into everybody, but also this model of business, honestly, is also takes care of people in the same way, because it really is very democratic. Anybody, somebody's talking in the background there, or there's a TV or something, I don't know. Anyway, so, but anybody, no matter what your race, your age, your sex, anything, anybody can completely transform their life with this business model. So that's another thing that, to me, he kind of, like Andron said, they have a lot of heart and integrity in this company, and I really feel that's part of overall health, is your financial well-being. So that's something about him. And then this guy he was a top of his class at Harvard, and he was researching plants while he was in school that help prevent degenerative diseases. And he moringa, and he put all the different moringa in the market under his microscope, and Zija was like so far above all the other ones that even though he was given offers by hundreds of different pharmaceutical companies when he graduated offering him a job, he went to Zija and asked for a job. So he's a very, there's a lot of really impressive characters in Zija in terms of who they are and how they came to, work with us. So, and then this is the company in Utah, and like Andron mentioned, they own the plantations. So it's called a vertically integrated company, in the sense that they're debt free and they control everything, so we know we can really trust the product. It's grown in certified organic soil by English standards, which is higher than American, and they do, which is far and beyond what they actually need to do, is create a pharmaceutical grade product out of this plant. And so it's super high quality. They have the FDA comes in and checks twice a year. And actually, some of them have asked for a job. They were so impressed by what, the quality of the product. And anything you want to add there, Andron, that you've seen the facility too?
Yeah, I've been there. Just everybody that works at the company that I've met is super high integrity, really kind, sweet people. Ken Brailsford himself, everything comes from the top with any company. All the companies I've ever been a part of and associated with, everything flows from the top. So, Ken is just the sweetest guy I've ever met, really gentle man, and all his kids and everything are super cool, just great people. And from the lady that's at the front desk to all the people that I work with, they're just kind people, and their service for the size of this company, the service that they give and the way they treat you on the phone is just, they'll pretty much do anything for you. If you end up getting something you don't want, don't open the package, leave it sealed up in the packaging, and they'll take it back and they'll swap you out for stuff. And they're just here to serve us in the highest way. And they know what it's like to be a distributor. They know what it's like to build MLMs. Ken's built, this is his third one. We're going to $1 billion in sales, and it's all of us that are going to benefit from the profits of the company, because they share so much of the profit with those of us that are building the business. So even if you're just eating the products, it's great. I started that same place. I ate the products until I had enough confidence in the products that I wanted to share them with other people. I like to have multiple streams of residual income, and this gives me the ability to have multiple streams of residual income. I do a lot of other things. I have several superfood companies, one in South America and one in Oregon. And it just really allows me to know that I have another stream, up to $1,500. Sometimes last summer I was pulling in $1,500 paychecks. And that's pretty nice to get a paycheck on a debit card. I got a Zija debit card, and I get a paycheck every Friday on a Zija debit card. And sometimes for the last couple of months, I've been doing other things and I still get paid. So it's really nice to have that, and to know that the company backs us fully, and that they have the highest integrity products that work. 100% of the people I've turned on to the Zija products are still on them. I've got my whole family on them. I've got pretty much everybody that I ever encounter that's open to it. Now, I know a lot of people that need it, But it turns out after doing this business for almost 9 months or 10 months, I stopped going after the people I think that need it, and I go after the people that want it. There's a big difference there. A lot of people need this, and a lot of people, are resistant to things. And so I'm just strictly flowing with people that want to do it. So it really makes it a lot easier, and it's a lot less stressful because a lot of people, everyone can use it, and not everybody wants it. So there's a big difference there.
Right. Yeah. So it's an international company. They're really poised to expand globally. We're right at the beginning of, they have a really good foundation, this company, in terms of the materials to show people what this is and, to get it into people's hands. And they're just about to really grow. So it's possible to travel around the world like Anderon does and do this business. So let's see, I'm just going to quickly cover some of the products here. So they have the foundation is the Moringa, and there's a weight management system that's connected with it, because it was something they just discovered when people started using it, that they naturally lost weight by using the detox tea and the Moringa. And then so they added on to that and developed different products to enhance that process, that with herbs, you're suppressing the appetite and raising the body temperature to burn calories faster. And then there's a meal replacement product as well. So you can talk to whoever told you about this call to find out more about that. But and then there's stuff in the media about how good Moringa is for your skin, and they have a whole product line around skincare that's amazing. I personally really love the Zija oil. I've gotten rid of scars with it and age spots. It's super amazing. It's like, the oil is like the womb of the plant. It's got some really potent medicine in the seed. And then they have I think of this company as like empowerment through plants. Sorry, I'm a little distracted because I'm trying to knock off this thing that's came up on my screen, but anyway, maybe you can't see it. Anyway, they have, and they have, they also see what's needed in the marketplace. So they created a whole line of natural plant-based sports drinks. And so we have some people on our team that are really that came into the company through that, because they were so impressed with the results they had from that. So if you're interested in that, you can learn more about it. It's great because a lot of the sports stuff out there is so bad for you. It's actually banned in other countries. So it was needed. So they really look for what they can do with plants and what's needed out there to add to people's lives. Now, why can't I? Okay, so that's the sports line. And then Andron, do you want to talk a little bit about the oils?
Yeah, I just have to remember to take my mute button off each time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably the most impressive part of the company that I've found that sort of sets us apart. Obviously, we have an amazing Moringa product, and our core foundational products are based around the Moringa tree. And this Ameo Oils division is completely outside of the Moringa. For me, I was with Young Living since 1991. Young Living, for people that don't know, is probably the biggest network marketing essential oil company, and probably has the best essential oils up to the point where Ameo was introduced. And we always were led to believe by the owner of Young Living Oils that they had, everything was the best, was 100% organic and blah, blah, blah. Well, it turns out that Ameo came on the scene with doing something real simple, which is great if we can do it with all of our things in this world, is testing. They tested the products out in the marketplace, and it turns out they do 16 different tests on all of our own oils. On the bottom of every bottle, they'll have a code for each individual bottle. You can go online and look at that bottle and see, what tests it passed, what 16 tests it passed, where it was bottled, what plants were used, where they came from. So that's really nice. They've tested everybody else's oils, and nobody else's oils will pass the test. So that's the revealing factor of all the companies that are out there, doTERRA, Young Living, any of the oils found in the health food industry. They're the ones found in the health food store are the lowest quality oils that are found in the marketplace. Young Living basically tests out the best of the ones that are out there, but nobody can touch Ameo. Ameo oils are 100% pure. Unlike every other oil in the market, they're 100% GMO free, 100% pesticide and residual free. And the reason for that is that they're doing a grade of oils and using some super high tech equipment to eliminate everything except for the 100% essence, the 100% oil essence of the plant that they're extracting. So that's something that's really important for me. If I'm going to be ingesting these oils, about 80% of the oils are ingestible. And if I'm going to ingest essential oils or put them on my skin or put them on the bottom of my feet for that matter, or be smelling them with aromatherapy, it's important for them to be clean, especially if we're being led to believe that they're 100% organic, which, just so everybody knows at this point, and this is very well known in the industry among those of us that are doing certified organic products, there's a lot of drift being, it's almost deliberate GMO drift that comes from the cross-pollination of plants. Monsanto and all their friends are putting little 1 acre, they call them test parcels, all over the planet. And they'll put 1 acre test of GMO plants in the middle of, say, the Rogue Valley in Southern Oregon or in the Willamette Valley, and they're scattered all over the place, all over these organic farming regions, and they're basically contaminating our organic farms and organic food lines, flowers, whatever it might be, herbs, everything. So that's a big deal. And then you have your drift from the herbicides and the pesticides. So for me, Ameo is the way to go. They're number one in the business, number one in clarity and purity. And it's just the proof's in the pudding, really.
Great, thank you. So then, let's see, I'm going to go back to this. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about the business here. There's 3 different packages. The first one is a starter package. It's not really geared towards building a business. It's $330. The 2 builder ones are either $660 or $1320. You get a lot of free product, increasing amount of free product for the bigger package you get. And I just want to say, from my perspective now, there's really, if you like Moringa, there's no way you can lose with this, because even if you didn't do the business, you're going to get a lot of free products. So I actually have had people that did that just got the package, just not even intending to do the business because they wanted the free product. And then on top of it, you get mentorship from people that are making multiple 7-figure incomes and direct coaching that are in the world that we're stepping into. And that's like hard to put a price on. And then on top of it, there's the personal growth, which for me, I used to live in an ashram. I'm really into I'm a transformational acupuncturist, and I want to transform myself and help other people transform. And like I mentioned before, at least for a lot of us, it's health and finances that really, it's not one or the other. That's why I really like their Life Unlimited, the thing they use in Zija, because that's the way that those are things that are important to me too. And so in any case, having all of those for this, it actually costs $20 to become a distributor. You're getting all this in order to have product to share. So that's what it takes to get involved. And let's see, did you want to say anything else about that, Andrew? We can get back to the person that invited you and get more information on that if you're interested. But I just wanted to touch in on that what it would take to join us. You're also welcome to just take the product and be a customer. That's totally okay. But if you want the business aspect, I just wanted to say a little bit about what that takes. So.
Yeah, it's all good. Anybody that wants more information outside this call, just reach out for Katia or myself. I can type in my phone number on text if anybody wants any kind of connection calls. I'm here for anybody on our team that wants to have someone, speak with them to a new prospect, or someone that's interested in coming into the business, or someone that's already taken the products that just wants more information. And I highly recommend all these products figure in with gentle detox. So I highly recommend once you get going on the products that you opt into some kind of detox and start cleaning your body out, get the liver cleaned out, and you'll feel these products even more.
Great. Okay.
Detox is really important to stay healthy.
Well,
next time we're going to try to do these. This was recorded, by the way, so you can share this with people. I'm going to try to do this at least once or twice a week. And in the future, we'll have, maybe a little bit of the video, and we'll have more time for other people to talk. Because a big part of this is the team energy, and that we all hear each other's testimonials about the product and get to see people. Because for me, that was really important. Like Andron pointed out, meeting the owner, meeting some of the people that are involved, and really feeling how everybody comes from their heart and really wants to help other people is important in this. So as Andron said, also, you're welcome to call me. We can, answer any questions. And in the future, if we have a little more time to do that, we can have a little question and answer, because it's helpful to hear what other people ask and hear the answer, So thank you for coming today. And I'm going to send out a recording of this that you're welcome to share. And we're going to have a calendar where we'll have these listed, like when we're having them. And it's just a great tool to share this information. So thank you, everybody.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Katia. Super awesome. It's what a great format and platform we have to connect with each other. If we do this once a week, it's a great place to invite new people, because people can just sit back and listen. Anybody that's on the product, that's even thinking about, building the team with us, can come on and see how we roll, and see how easy it is, and how easy it is to plug people into this.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Being able to see each other is great. I love it.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's telling me that we have less than a minute, so we're going to get cut off here in a second.
That's awesome.
But great to see your guys' faces.
Cool. Super awesome. Everybody have a beautiful weekend. And I put my phone number on the chat there. If anybody wants to talk to me directly, I'm here to support you in any way I can. And if you got any questions about, stuff like detox or moringa or raw foods or superfoods,